Hey guys, Shuli here, your commander in build orders, and today we'll be looking at the Khmer Fast Castle. We will be going with a 23 plus 0 build order, which puts us in Castle Age at a lightning fast 1245, while still having enough resources to drop 2 TCs. The Khmer Fast Castle is not your dad's fast castle. None of this old school slow progression through the ages. None of this waiting around until buildings are finished. None of this wearing socks with sandals. No, the Khmer Fast Castle is one of the fastest castles, and here's why. No buildings required to advance to the next age. This means that the only thing that we need to get to Castle Age is 1300 food and 200 gold. We don't need wood to make Feudal Age buildings, and we don't need to wait for those buildings to be made, allowing us to literally skip the Feudal Age entirely. It also helps that the Khmer have some of the best farmers in the game. Since they don't need to drop off food at the mill or TC, this slow trickle of food will make it easy to produce villagers out of the 3 TCs and take advantage of our early Castle Age. The build does leave you vulnerable in the Dark Age and on the way up to Castle, so it is most commonly used by pocket players in team games or on walled off maps like Hideout, Hillfort, or Arena. Of course, you can try it on open maps like Arabia, Serengeti, or Valley, but you will have to be good at playing defensively and dealing with pressure. Khmer villagers can garrison in houses though, which if used creatively, can save quite a few villagers. On the way to Castle Age, you have several transitions to consider. You can go for a 3 TC boom, which is what we will be doing in this guide. You can go for a 1 stable night rush. You can make a siege workshop for defense. You can go for an early monastery to collect relics or go for a monk rush. Or you can go for an early castle drop. Each transition has its own pros and cons and depends on the flow of the game. Luckily, they are all easy to switch into with minor eco tweaks on the way up to Castle Age. Now before we get into it, there is a version of the build in text format down in the description if that's more your style. In this build, you will need to lure all available deer. Keep in mind, since deer won't always make it to your town center at the same time, you will need to adapt when to send your vills to berries or when to lure your second boar. Just try not to let food rot under the TC. With that, let's get into it. Start by making 2 houses and scout your base to find all of your sheep, boar, and deer. Send your first 6 villagers to sheep. Then send 3 villagers to wood. If you have scouted everything you need, you can start luring deer. Keep luring deer until all have made it under your town center. Send the next villager to lure the first boar. The next villager will make 2 houses and then a mill. This will give us enough pop space until Castle Age. Send 2 more villagers to the boar and or deer under the town center. Send the next villager to lure your second boar. The next 3 villagers will go to berries for a total of 4 on berries. Send 2 more villagers to food under the town center. It should be a full-on feast at this point. Send the last 3 villagers to gold. Click up. When the boar and deer are gone, slowly seed 4 farms as you get the wood, and have the rest of your feasting villagers continue on eating sheep. At this point, you should have 4 on farms, 4 on berries, 8 on sheep, 3 on wood, and 3 on gold. Click up. That's it? I mean, yeah, like we talked about before, there's nothing else really to... With the goal of getting to 3 town centers, you will be hungry for wood. So when the sheep run out, Send them all to wood, split between the lumber camp and straggler trees. Get double bit axe. Send your gold villagers to wood as well. Get horse collar. Make a house with a straggler tree villager. I always forget this step, and there's nothing like trying to 3 TC boom and being housed. Drop 2 town centers, one on a woodline and one on gold. Get the bow saw upgrade. Send your villagers to wood and start seeding farms with the goal of getting to around 21 farms. This will allow you to maintain constant villager production from all 3 town centers. Don't forget to get loom depending on the map you're on. Based off your army composition, balance your economy accordingly, and from here, the world is your oyster. This is where I let you loose, you dashing no socks with sandals wearing speed junkies. If you want to see the build live, you can come hang out with me on Twitch. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below any build orders you would like to see in the future. Shout out to Pedro for the suggestion for this video. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there on the ladder.